So for us, it was two things. We became very busy very quickly, which is a very good thing. But then it created a bottleneck because the attorney time was too full. So people would have to wait 2-3 weeks for appointments. And if someone has to wait 3 weeks, they're gonna go somewhere else. They're not gonna wait for you if they're ready to go. And then the flip side of that is if you try to put as many people on the calendar, it means that your current clients are not getting time with you because you don't have time to meet with them. And then that creates frustration with them because then people feel like, well, you were responsive when I was trying to get started, and now that we are started, you're not responsive. And so that sort of like double whammy of not enough time to service the client base is really the thing that was driving the decision to get someone like an intake specialist, so someone who could talk to people and do just like a mini review just to make sure, so that we can see the notes and we can say, all right, send this person to somewhere else. We don't take those kinds of cases, and then only focus on people that we could actually help. So I would say our problem was twofold. First, with current clients, it affects your reputation because if your clients are calling you and they're not able to get in touch with you, not because not because you don't want to call them or some other reason, like you want to call clients, but there's just not enough time in the day to do everything that you're supposed to be doing. And so 2 or 3 days later, your client calls back and says, well, Miss Lina was supposed to call me and hasn't called me. That affects your reputation with your clients. If you gain a reputation as someone who's not responsive, then that's going to hurt your reputation with your clients and their ability to trust your word, which is very important in your relationship with your clients. And then the flip side is with new clients, people were calling and they were getting a date 3, 4, 5 weeks out sometimes. It also hurts your reputation because then, when people are talking amongst each other, and a lot of immigration work is referral-based work, then what they're saying to each other is, oh, don't call there, you'll never see the attorney. Don't call there, you'll never get a call back. And then that also hurts your reputation in the community and the future of the work that you're doing. Stafi was the best option for us because we did not have time to train, hire, recruit, all of those things. But also because we were having, as much as we were willing to do all of those things in the very traditional sense, we weren't getting any success in finding candidates that were coachable, teachable, able to stay on. And so, we're just sort of in this like weird space right now with the labor market in the United States, where there's just not enough workers for all of the jobs that are available. And when you're a small firm competing with big firms, you're not able to attract the talent that you want as much. I'm not Fragerman. I'm not going to be able to like attract or pay in the way that a big firm that has a lot more leverage than me is going to be able to. So, finding out about Stafi and taking the leap to hire someone from Stafi it just created this synergy. Somebody else did the training, did the recruiting, all of that, and I got somebody who was ready to go. So that was a blessing for me, actually. It was really good. I could say is that I have a much more manageable calendar. I am still booking a couple days out, so people are not able to see me instantaneously. But something that I've been able to do, that I've been trying to do for a very long time, is do case notes and do like the admin work that needs to happen after a meeting right away. And when you're booked back to back to back to back, it's easy to tell yourself, I'll just do it at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, you've talked to 10 people and you don't remember anything that happened at 8 a.m. because now it's 6 p.m. and you're tired. And even if you took really good notes during the meeting as it was happening, that like closing the loop to upload it all onto your case management software, it takes time, and so now it's stealing time from something else that you could have been doing. So something that I've been able to now implement, which is actually saving me a lot of time, is I still book the consult for a full hour if possible, but the consult then now is 30 minutes, and then I have another 30 minutes to do my case notes, to generate the contract, to follow up, to do that follow-up that I told the client I was going to do, which is great. Because if you can tell someone, all right, from here, I am going to do the following 5 things, and you do them within the hour, oh my God. How great for you, great for me because it's done, it's off of my plate, and great for my client because it starts creating that trust that my lawyer is going to do the thing that she said she was going to do. So for me, that's huge. I think the other thing is just the peace of mind that things are happening as they're supposed to happen. Part of our impetus for having someone was our in-office receptionist is going away on maternity leave, and she's going to be out for 8 weeks in the beginning of the year. And there was a low-level panic in the office because I was feeling like, well, who's gonna be in charge of the phones? Who's gonna do all of these things? And having Anna just come on board, be so amenable, she has so seamlessly moved into like the team. Like it feels like she's always been here. And whenever I ask clients, because I always ask, like, how was your introduction? Who did you talk to? How did it go? 10 out of 10, everybody says, she was so nice. She was so nice. And that makes you feel good. It makes you feel good as a business owner to know that like someone cares about the mission and the vision that you have, and that they're taking care of your clients. For me, that's like that peace of mind, that just to know like it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I don't know that you can quantify that, but I think that's the biggest takeaway for me. Due to because we have an intake specialist doing the screening before we meet the clients, my consultations now are 30 minutes long. So we used to have hour-long consultations, now they're 30-minute consultations. Peace of mind that it's going to be okay. That if someone is out for an extended period of time, there's another person there that can pick up the slack, and that person has proven themselves that they're going to be able to work well with the team, that they're able to work well with the customers, and that they care about the vision and the mission and the brand, and they're not out here hurting my reputation in the community. More time to work on the business. So at the beginning of the year, I had a goal to work more in the business. And in order to work more in the business, you have to become better at learning about business things. Unfortunately, when we go to law school, nobody actually teaches us about the business of lawyering. And I had a great legal education. But that's a blind spot. And so in order to gain the competency and do it quickly, you have to do all of this learning and coaching. And if you're constantly stuck in consultations, which is good, you want to be busy and you want your phone to ring all the time, but you then don't have enough time to like learn how to like run a business. And so this, just getting that extra time is now the time that I can spend on like coaching and things like that to learn how to like just be a better business owner. And then it also allows me to like do the stuff that I actually like. I really like being a lawyer. I like meeting with my clients, learning about their lives, strategizing about their case, figuring out ways to secure their future in the United States. That's why I went to law school. And if I'm spending all of my time on admin things, I'm not doing the thing that I actually love and the thing that like lights me up. And so to be able to have this time back, it's everything. I'm very happy. So know that I've just been very impressed with your team. Just having someone who's like, I love the titles actually, like happiness director, Eduardo and Leonel have been so responsive and so like, what's the word? I think it's conscientious about like wanting to make sure that Anna is well supported and then checking in with me to make sure that I'm okay. And I always tell them like, I'm always like, I walk in and I'm like, this is my happy face, like everything is just going well. And then Natalia has just been so good. And I always say, I think I said it in one of the calls that you joined, where Natalia had said something and then you came in and said the same exact thing. And I was like, oh, that's a mark of a well-working team, that like they're able to quote you directly because they really believe in the things that you're saying. And I'm like, oh, that's it. That they believe in the leadership, they believe in the vision, and they're doing it. And I'm very like, everybody has just been so good for us. And so I just wanted to say, yeah, whatever you're doing, it's great. I really enjoy working with them, and they're very fast. So I'll give you an example. On Friday, I was having a call with Leo and Eduardo, and I said to them, I'm thinking of hiring a paralegal. And they said, okay, let's loop in Natalia. She's available right now. And then Natalia, I don't know what she was doing, but she got looped in, and she says to me, I actually have someone in mind. Can I send your resume? And they sent me a resume and scheduled a call on Tuesday. And on Wednesday, we had an interview. Scheduled a call on Tuesday, had an interview on Tuesday, and on Wednesday, she started. And I was thinking, it's probably gonna take 2-3 weeks to figure it all out. We have enough time. That quickly. So very, very impressive.